So welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about FLYNN'S taxonomy. So FLYNN'S taxonomy distinguishes multiprocessor computer architectures according to the two independent dimensions of instruction stream and data stream. So what is an instruction stream? Instruction stream is a sequence of instructions executed by machine, and data stream is a sequence of data including input, partial or temporary results used by instruction stream. Each of these dimensions can have only one of two possible states. Either it can be a single instruction or it can be a multiple instruction. Similarly, data has also possible two states, one is single data or it can be a multiple data. So FLYNN'S classification depends on the distinction between the performance of control unit and the data processing unit rather than its operational and structural interconnections. There are four categories of FLYNN'S classification, and this classification is done with the help of the instruction stream as well as the data stream. So in instruction stream, as we said, there are two states, one is single and multiple state. And in data stream, we also have a single and multiple state. So by using this states, so we can classify, we can do the classification. So one is single instruction, single data, and second is single instruction, multiple data, and third is multiple instruction, single data, and fourth one is multiple instruction, multiple data. So in single instruction, single data type, it is a uniprocessor, and SIMD is with vector processors and parallel processing. MISD, it can be called as pipeline computers, and MIMD has multi-computers and multi-processors. So SISD, so it consists of a single processor, single control unit, and a single memory unit. And from the control unit, it will send the instructions to the processor. And based on the instructions will be fetched and it will be decoded. And it will take the data from the memory location and it will do the process. So in this type of processors, we are having a single instruction and single data. So that's why we call it as SISD model. And these type of processors are sequential processors. So here, we are giving two inputs, that is one input to A register and another input to B register. And this will be processed and the results will be stored in the C register. And finally, in the A register, another function will be performed and the end result will be stored in the A register. The second type is SIMD, so single instruction multiple data type. So here we'll be having a single control unit and we'll be having a multiple memory units and multiple data are available here. And each processor will perform different functions. It will process different data, but the instructions that is given to the processors will be a common one. So that's why we call it as a SIMD model. So here there is an example P1, P2, and Pn. So here the instruction given is same instruction. So all the three processing units are going to perform a multiplication operation for two different values. But the data that is shared is different, and that's why we call it as a SIMD process. And the MISD, has multiple instructions and single data. So here we are giving the single data to the processors and different instruction streams to the processors. That's why we call it as the MISD model. And the final type is MIMD model. So in the MIMD, so we'll be having multiple instructions and multiple data. And here the execution can be a synchronous one or it can be a synchronous one. So it can be a deterministic one or it can be a non-deterministic one. So different processors and each processing has different tasks. So in this diagram, you can see that. So for processor 1, there is a separate control unit and it will be having a separate data. And processor 2, there is a separate control unit and it will be having a separate data. And processor 3, it will be having a separate control unit and it will be having a separate data. So like this, we will be having different architectures. That is, multiple processors are possible in this model, that is MIMD, so that we can increase the speed of the processing. At the same time, multiple tasks will be completed. So that's all about the FLYNN'S classification. So thanks for watching. So if you have any doubt, you can comment me. Thanks for watching.